I'ma fuck with you how you fuck with me. A little bit, a lot, none. Don't make me no difference. I don't give a fuck. Just know I'm coming how you coming every fucking time.
I love you guys, all of you.
If you have to put your phone in do not disturb mode because you're waiting for a text back and that's causing you physical pain, then you're actually in a healthy relationship dynamic and you're fine.
Hello, good morning, TikTok and the tube, the net, whatever you want to call it. I don't know, Web 3.0, we can call it whatever we want, and we all access it in many, many ways. So it's just a place where we connect when we connect. Sometime we're real, sometime we're not. But this is a real me, although it's a mix of my real hair with real hair extension. Yeah, I guess it's an easy way to go, but that's still me. I had real dreadlocks in the past, and I just wanted to get my dreadlocks back, and so I wanted them to be a little bit longer, and I found a way. We're in 2023, almost 2024, so there's so many things possible. But thanks to Alan at Vibe Salon and Lowell, Massachusetts, little promotion for Alan is from Kenya, and me being part French and from Gabon, Africa, that was a good connection. And I can tell you, if you want real dreadlocks, even with extension, that will look like real dreadlocks, go see Alan. Even if you're not from Boston, well, try to fly to Boston and get it done at Alan's place. This could be a live, like I watched my one of my idol, JCVD, do his live, and cracks me up. This dude from Belgium that became famous, with Bloodsport, and how he was able to do a full split and still look cool. Anyway, he still looks cool, and he's over 65 years old now. So, you go for it, JCVD. You're the guy. So I'm not the guy, Bruno Romeo Anguile. I'm just a guy. But I want to talk to you about the Omega Man. It's not a vitamin, nope, and it's not a prebiotic or a probiotic or anything that you get at the health store. It's the Omega Man, and it's not a comic superhero like from DC Comics. Nope. It is the Omega Man, which is a type of man, like the Alpha, like the, Sigma, or the Omega Man. Everybody knows about the Alpha, the guy that's supposed to be the alpha male, the alpha dog, the guy that, bosses everybody around and has this super attitude, like super, confident, and hey, I hate those guys. Anyway, so I'm a Sigma, and I'm really an Omega Man. So why? I didn't know. I just popped in my head, Omega Man. I'd never heard about them before. So I think, how many people know about the Omega? I mean, to me, I just thought about the Alpha and the Omega. It's like, well, they are the opposite of each other in time of personality, completely. The Omega male personality type is kind of like, they're the opposite of the Alpha. I'm reading off of, if you want to know, the wikihow.com, and just do a Google search, Omega Man and wikihow.com, and you'll get this article. It's really good. Maybe I'll I'll put a link on the video. So basically, I'm going to try to read through it real quick so you get some of the vibe. I said, where an alpha wants to lead, an omega wants to go his own way. See, it's not like he wants to follow. No, he wants to go his own way. I've always wanted to go my own way. So, and then, maybe as I talk to you about Omega Man, you're going to realize you know more Omega Man in your life than you thought. So, here the cool in the article. Thing you should know about the Omega Man. Omega males don't care about social status. They follow their own counsel rather than listening to or depending on others. They are neither the leaders nor followers. Omega men tend to be creative, quirky, introverted, and authentic. People appreciate their helpfulness and sincerity. Their impulsivity and irreverence can become problems. I get in trouble a lot of time. Omega males don't bow to any authority other than their own. They usually don't follow leaders or obey rules unless they agree with them personally. It's exactly me. I do not follow rules, but I will be obedient to the law as long as it doesn't hurt anybody else and I agree with them. To me, any laws, that be even in the Bible, or any belief that I may have or you may have, and anything in life, I have to be in agreement with it, not because somebody tells me it is the way it is, but because I have made my own research and understanding of why I should believe that way or why I should, trust someone about what they say, all that stuff. It's really about something that I have learned to appreciate and believe inside myself. And that's how I make my decision. Not because somebody is going to be an influencer and tell me, this is cool, you got to buy this stuff. No. This is all BS. Because, I've been in sales too, and I know when I hear a sales pitch. But, so I like people to be real. And honestly, I'm not really of this world today because we are in a completely make-believe world. I mean, obviously, fake hair, who am I to talk? Neon colors all over my room. Oh, I almost lost my phone here. Anyway, alright, so what are these Omega Men? Why are you so crazy about the Omega Man? Well, let me tell you a little bit about it. An Omega Man doesn't like thinking in terms of hierarchy or a group dynamic. For example, as the ultimate loner or outsider is a guy who goes his own way, doesn't care what other people think. He's authentic, impulsive, non-judgmental, and welcoming. I used to be completely different in a way. I was kind of brainwashed in a certain Texas kind of way when I used to live in Texas after I graduated, and was kind of brainwashed for a small time into believing a certain way. When you're part of the Bible Belt in the south of the United States, people have a tendency to be very black and white about certain things. And I grew up where my kids were hiding from me because they were afraid that I would think a certain way, never really asking me what I thought. They just judged me because I was a Christian believer, and in Texas, that meant a certain kind of person. They didn't know that I came to that belief on my own, not because a preacher had this amazing sermon and I converted because of it, or got saved, as they say. All these words that are used in the religious Christian world that actually do not mean anything if you don't know what it really means inside your your heart inside, your mind, your spirit, your soul. You know, if you don't really commune with God the way Moses or the way any prophet was able to commune with God and hear from God, well, being saved means nothing, and you're not really saved if you're not. Well, anyway, I use the word saved. I don't like to use that word. I just want to talk about being changed, you know, into a new person, and I'm not here to talk about that. I want to talk about the Omega Man. But what I'm saying is, as a believer in Jesus, I also believe in other religion. I also believe that you know, everything is part of the whole thing, the whole picture. If you're only looking into a very narrow-minded way, you're missing something. You're missing a big something. And if you're only living, you know, and never getting out of, for example, the state of Texas, well, you're going to be missing a big something. And I discovered that in a way when my children came from school and were home in Texas, and you know, they love Texas. But they came and they said something in the house that shocked me. They said, "Oh, Texas is the greatest place in the world." And I was shocked. I said, what did I do as a parent? What did I do wrong that my own children do not know that there is so many other places, maybe 100 times better than Texas?
So, I feel bad saying this, but this Joe Budden's podcast got me on some shit.